what is empowered aging? Because I think that people had trouble knowing what an ombudsman was to begin with. And now the name empowered aging evokes emotion and it evokes like this vision. But what is it exactly? And it's in the chat for those who want to go to the website. But Susanna, tell us, what is empowered aging?
So first, I have to say I'm a big fan of Dishing with Debbie. Been watching it almost all the episodes. I'm trying to catch up on the ones I missed. So thrilled to be here for that. Empowered Aging has been around for over 50 years, started as Ombudsman Services of Contra Costa County. And again, Ombudsman, the name it's a unique name. It's a little confusing. What does it mean? Is it a friendly visitor volunteer? Ombudsmen are trained professionals, trained at the state level, very, very rigid training process, in fact, that go into long-term care facilities of every size and advocate for residents. And they are advocating against neglect or abuse. They're advocating for quality of life. They're working with administrators and staffers on training to help them serve better the people that are, their residents and their vulnerable residents at that. So Ombudsman is what started our agency, and we've got offices in Alameda, Solano, and Contra Costa County, with Ombudsman services still being our primary work. We are state mandated. We are serving those living in licensed facilities, older adults and adults with disabilities, and that is the main program. And so we have volunteers that come in and help us to do that work. We have an incredible MSW internship program, and they are helping us do that work. If you did want to, by the way, anyone interested in volunteering can certainly reach out, and we would love to talk to you about volunteering in any one of those counties. We also in Solano have an elder justice program. So taking the justice work and the protection of those that are most vulnerable, again, older adults and adults with disabilities in Solano County, and working with them on a more direct level through our elder justice program. And we also have friendly
that we partner on. We're
partners with Trace and Aging. Yeah, we're partners with Trace and Aging in a few different projects that are ongoing. So we also have in Solano County the Friendly Visitors and Telephone Reassurance program. And in Contra Costa, we currently have our Healthcare Career Pathway program, which is an absolutely amazing partnership with Mount Diablo Adult Education and Opportunity Junction. And what it does is it brings people in who have had barriers to successful career paths. Some of those barriers might just be access to education. Some might be transportation. Some might be facing some kind of trauma or some other barrier or discrimination. And so the program brings people in with those that face those barriers and trains them in a very intensive certified class to teach them how to be CNAs, certified nursing assistants. We know, especially from our work at doing ombudsman work, this is a huge crisis in California. There's the direct care workforce. It's way too small. It needs to be much more robust. It needs to be a lot more attention given to it. During COVID, we learned a lot of lessons. One of them was a shortage in staffing can mean death. So there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to this program that is, it was recognized actually as a Master Plan for Aging pilot program by the governor. So some really good things happening there. We're actually expanding that program into Solano County and Alameda, and it's got some statewide growth that's going to be happening in the coming years as well. So some really exciting things there. And I think what people need to know about us, like overall, the biggest thing that we focus on is the protection against the neglect and abuse of adults, and again, living in long-term care facilities in Solano, living in their independent homes, and really raising a voice. And this is one of the reasons we partner with Trace and Aging. It's one of the reasons we partner with Meals on Wheels, Diablo region. We work together in a way that we're trying to cover all the bases. One of our partnerships is in East Contra Costa County that has been historically underserved. And so we are working together to make sure that people there have access to whatever support service they need. And that's, again, one of the partnerships that we've got with Trace and Aging now.
Yeah. So let's break down. That's a lot.
It is a lot. And it's hard to encompass everything into one name. And by the way, I should give a shout out to Caitlin at Meals on Wheels Diablo region, because, she's one of our incredible partners in this work. And Nicole Howell, Caitlin Sly, by the way, and Nicole Howell, who is the previous executive director for Empowered Aging. And she's the one that brought me into this amazing work a year ago.
Yes.